What up YouTube, it's your man Vinny Chase. Welcome back to the channel. And we're gonna pick up right where we left off from the last episode, moving into the ATV adventure. But tomorrow we got a travel day. So we're probably gonna go ahead and squeeze the transition over into the Gili Islands into this episode too. So let's go ahead and just kind of pick up where we left off. Let's go.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Vincent Chase. Brand name recognition.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
So look, I'm about to go to this ATV and we in here getting prepped and ready to go. And they want us to put our feet in these turkey bags and put them inside these boots. Let me show you. Look, she got her feet in the turkey bags and the boots. Look at that. Her foot gonna be sweaty and stinking like a motherfucker when it come up out of there. You don't really need me to walk you through an ATV ride, right? However, this was one of the best ATV tracks that I've run out of any country I've ever been to. So I will kind of give you some commentary along the way. How about that? As soon as we kicked this thing off, I knew it was going to be much different from the other ATV experiences that I've had, right? Like I've been on ATVs in Mexico and Costa Rica, and one of the things that kind of hindered that experience was that it was always a big group that was going out with us, right? So there was always somebody lagging behind or, you know, getting stuck somewhere. So we always had to stop. So on this track, it was just us two and the guide. So that really allowed us to, you know, go fast and, you know, kind of open it up a little bit because she's really experienced on four-wheelers and this ain't my first rodeo either, right? And the best part about it is that this track runs about 45 minutes to an hour long. We get a 15-20 minute lunch in between time, but this is a long track that we're running. And we saw many different landscapes when we came through here. Like we went through caves, we drove through waterfalls, we went over bridges, we drove through the part of town where, you know, families and civilians live. We drove through a rice field. We drove through, I mean, you name it. We were just kind of out here seeing all kinds of different terrain coming through here. This was really what an ATV experience should feel like, right? At one point, we even came up to a space that felt like a mud track that they had carved out where we could just cut loose and sling mud as hard as we wanted to. This was really great. Now, all of the action didn't come with some pitfalls because I had my ATV break down twice, she had hers break down one time, but that's all just part of the experience. This was a really great time to come out here. And there are a lot of four-wheeling experiences that you can choose from when you come, but this one was really dope and it felt like it was worth the money. Highly recommended, 10 out of 10. So after we wrap up at the ATVs, we move on back to the villa and just kind of cool out for the rest of the night because we got a big travel day tomorrow where we head out to the Gili Islands. So we kind of got to be up early to catch a ferry. All right, so we have wrapped up our trip in Ubud and we are on our way to the Gili Trawangan. We have to catch got a cab going out to the Padang Bai port and we got a couple days there and then we'll be off to someplace new. So this is the second part of our vacation. Okay, so we've got like 45 minutes out to the port, right? And then we've got maybe a 2-hour boat ride until we get out to the actual island. So we're just gonna kick back, relax, and you know, cool out until we get over there. You know, I'm probably even gonna catch me a little nap because there are no cars on the island. So we're kind of gonna have to, you know, hoof it or catch like a little donkey carriage that they have once we get out there. But our accommodation is probably 20 minutes from the port. We made it. Tell them we made it.
We made it.
Tell the people where we are, because I can't, I'm guiding the stuff. So you gotta tell them the rules. Now we touched down in pretty good time and look at the accommodation, dog. I told you we had some good rooms picked out. Like this is fire right here. This is nice. Nice. And I think this pool is bigger than the first location. So we're just gonna hang out here for a little while and then, you know, we'll go get some food a little bit later and see what the nightlife looks like around here. So after we kick it for a little while and just kind of, you know, cool out and relax, we go take a walk into town to just kind of see what we can see and maybe find some food to relax and just kind of cool out, man. We don't really have anything on the schedule today. All of our excursions kick back off tomorrow. So after a while, we settle on a restaurant and, you know, we just kind of cool out, have a little food, have a little drinks, and just kind of kick it and enjoy each other for a little while. And, you know, because the nightlife isn't really popping so hard, like it's the off season, I guess. I'm trying to convince her to let me do some shrooms, you know, like let me get a shroom shake or whatever. And, you know, she's never done shrooms. I've never done shrooms. We out here on the island. I feel like, why not, you know? And she shoots me down because we've got a snorkeling adventure in the morning. And, you know, once you turn on the shrooms, there's no real turning them off. And we don't need to still be tripping in the morning trying to go snorkeling. So we're just going to kind of call it a night and head on back to the villa and, you know, do our thing. And I'll see you guys in the morning, man. Peace.